the North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Alright, welcome back to this interesting attempt at an arena run. So far we've been having quite a bit of fun with it. I really would like to draw allies here, so I will keep the traveling merchant just in case, and I'll finish a draw here. This is perfectly fine. Okay, we'll start with the guard,
Paying gold, or I'll
and then we'll
take
follow
your
it up with
balls
the
instead.
Redanian Knight. Just because, at least with the guard, he starts with 3 and starts boosting with the Redanian Knight. If we put him down now and uses some, maybe like a piercing missile or something like that, or boiling oil, the Redanian Knight would not get any value. So just because of that, I do feel like it was a better start. Here, I don't mind doing Vigo, just because we have a lot of good options to pick from. These aren't the best options, quite frankly. I'm gonna just pick up the Watchman here. This is fine. And I'm gonna give the Watchman the TA. That's good enough. It's not, you know, you don't have to be scared against toll removal or anything of that nature, so I like that play quite a bit. Okay, Weeping Willow comes down to for the shield. We'll just give our engine here some shield as well, so that he can start doing his thing over the course of the round. And then we can play it most likely a little bit slower next turn with a traveling merchant. If things speed up, we might turn to Ygern for an answer. I don't want to use the Brewers on the Ygern, but if the Ygern is threatened to be removed, I will pick it up, and then I'll try grab Slyzard later for the Plague Maiden. We could also, I guess, do Ancient Foglet, Brewers, but how many points is that really worth? So
Some things cannot be forgiven.
Okay, that is pretty tough, so I'm gonna do this. 6 armor is still a nice number to have. Most damage is around 4 and 5. You do get the occasional 6 points of damage, but in this case I do feel comfortable with putting out the Ygern. If our opponent answers it, we can still bar out of the round pretty quickly. Alternatively, let's say he gets it down to...
You mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Well, ain't that something?
Buy here, sell there, haggle clear, peddle fair.
I was okay with taking it just a little bit slow on that turn, because with the Ygern gone,
rules first are forged, then the blade set.
I think I'm okay to leave here. The cards in our hand are not made for this round. Morin was a consideration for a second to do 2 damage, maybe to the Dollar, but it's not really worth it, because that puts us on 4 cards, and at 4 cards our opponent can kind of push us out of the round, and I'd rather just stick. Okay, so now we have a really phenomenal hand. If our opponent does decide to push here, we can start off nice and slow with an Ancient Foglet, and if he takes that as a sign of weakness, oh.
For your bow, anything.
I can't go down a card.
Mother will be proud.
So I feel like this is okay. We take it down to 3. It's a little bit weaker, yeah. And we can also pass on 7. I just couldn't afford to go down a card there, and I think that going down even a single card in that situation could have been detrimental to us. So we have quite a good set of cards here. Panther can go. That's an easy send. And the Watchman can stay. I honestly don't think the Watchman's bad at all, especially considering we do have the Brockvar Hunter that could use that protection. So yeah, we could start off pretty nice and slow here. We can start off with a Watchman. We just need to get this off. We need to play this next turn, and then the Brewers right after that.
Me? One never need ask me twice.
I was trying to give the shield. I was for a second there. I was like, oh, Brockvar Hunt. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, so we kind of got to get this moving on.
Remember Sintra?
That's annoying, but with the Gigny in hand, it doesn't feel too bad. Okay, Morbrand feels fine here, so we can see what we get. Okay, that's very nice. We have the movement now. The Sliceout can go. The Brockvar Hunter can go. He's just way too slow at the moment. Treason's phenomenal. The movement is gonna just let us put a pin in Windhelm, so I do like that quite a bit. And we can keep Alias, so the Foglet can go since Alias does have targets down here. But overall, we are very happy to see that. So now,
Let their blood break their bones and spirit!
okay, well, you know what? Never mind. Never mind what I said, right? Yeah, now we're gonna do the ethereal play here. We're gonna start that engine going. We're not too sad if we don't get it. It sucks that once again we don't see Zoltan here. Zoltan made one-time appearance and has kind of bounced. He's not looking forward to joining the fight anytime soon, so a little annoying, but that's fine. We do have...
Peace with humans? Abathars!
Is that the only way you could deal with that, huh? Now the problem is you can't move that back down there, so it moves it all the way down to the end here, and it's not good for us.
Nature stinks.
Oh, it has to be adjacent. We'll do that, it's fine. Faint death now.
Don't dare think you can escape.
You know what I want to do? I want to... I could put it down here and move this guy back, but he moves all the way down there. He becomes effectively kind of useless, so... I'm okay with a little bit of that. Here we... let's bring that up. We have now a Gigny line of play for the back. We have a Gigny line of play here in the front. We are going to get one. We're also going to get some treasons. The reason I put it this way is... Okay, so he's going to lock this now. Yeah. He's had enough. He's had enough. I think Neneke is fine here.
Are you wounded? Again?
Because this boy wants to... Let me just do this play. This boy here wants to do 3 damage. I don't want to give him an easy target, so what I can do is I can just boost up one of these guys past 3. At least that way he won't be targeted. Won't be an easy target. So we're just putting one of these out of range. Our issue at the moment is we don't have space. We need a little bit more space.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Okay, so here a treason doesn't feel that good just yet. I could... Because you're not range lock, I could liaise here as well.
I do what I must.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
If he's got a Scorch or Gigni, I mean... Scorch won't hurt me, but a Gigni, I just noticed this is gonna line up quite nicely for him. Okay, so we have a 7-point treason here. You got that off. A 6-point treason here. Yeah, I'm gonna Gigni now.
Any last words?
It takes away the dominance as well from his Eridan, so I do feel like that's pretty easy. That's an easy call. The fact that he has no dominance left, I like that quite a bit. So we have 7-point treason here, 7-point treason here, 6 here, 8-point treason here. Okay, so we'll take the 8-point treason. And now he's gonna need, I mean, he needs 21 points to win. It's not conceivable, right? Even with his leader ability, he can push it onto either of his defenders here. Quite a nice addition of points, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, Saskia
before no one.
is not good enough. And Mardrome. 2 points short. 2 points short. Not bad. Now, if we had picked up one defender, just one defender, we could be doing so much better. But it's fine. It's fine. We're doing quite well. Like at the moment, at least the Ethereal works as an 8-point play. In most cases, when we get combo off, it is 8 points, and if our opponent can't deal with it, and I'm sure we'll come across an opponent that can't deal with it, it'll be worth quite a bit more. But let's try and get that to work in the next game.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Well, hopefully the opponent to our north will tuck tail and beg for mercy. Okay, quite an awkward hand. I think that is probably the best we could do right now. Okay, we'll start with the same way we started the last time. We'll start off with the Carrick City Guard, and then we'll follow that up with the Redanian Knight. So we have our engines down, and he's putting down his own engines, so that's fine.
Best give up now.
Let's get those boys going. We could also maybe lock one of the lavas just to help us along the way, but I don't think it'll be
Lieutenant Flash
tremendously necessary. Okay.
Peace with humans?
A little unfortunate, but with the guard here,
You buy it.
I think we can just drop this right now. Do we let go of this Slyzard for now? I think we do. We get an NK. I was hoping for our own Riot Dragoon. So we have two options here. We can transfer the Carrick Guard's boosts onto the Knight by moving him back. I mean, we're gonna end our turn. Next turn I can do that. Or we could not.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Mother will be proud.
Just fine for now. I think next turn I'm going to Ugern. I'm gonna move this to the back row and I'm gonna call it a day.
You stand before royal majesty.
Yeah, that feels fine. We can just sort of stump out this round and... Oh, this can only be on enemies, unfortunately. Unfortunately, on enemies only. That's what happens when you don't read the cards properly before you play them. Though I will say in my off time, this past weekend, yeah, this...
Any last words?
Roach. Why did my mind not see the roach? Here's the interesting thing, by the way. We could have played Nenike, made all these 7s, and done an insane Gigni, and we did that. It's such small misplays like that, where you just don't pay attention, where you're too quick to respond, and then this happens. Luckily, our opponent has been kind enough to let us get out the round, okay? So now he needs an 11-point play. A 12-point play, actually, here. Yeah, putting him in the back was a bad idea. Click. That's not a 12-point play. Oh, that is a 12-point play. With the... Alright then.
Are you wounded? Again?
Man, those lava really did some work for him.
Damn the horse sons!
I'm basically doing that because it takes value away from the war elephant throughout and out, so... Okay, luckily our combo is very short and very potent. So this time we will go a card down, but fortunately for us... Oh, that kind of doesn't do anything, right? But he could precision strike to call the round. So I won't. I'll leave it at this. It's fine. We'll go down a card. We're 1 point off there. Could we have done things slightly better? I don't know. I mean, no, I do know. I actually do know. We could have done things so much better. We could have Neneka'd his side of the board to get things nice and ready for us, but we did not. I'm gonna throw away the Foglet here since it does not have any kind of value. And we can throw these 5 points away since these 5 points are worth a little bit more. Alright. We have a decent leader ability compared to his. And we just need a good mulligan. So all we really need. We'll get rid of you. Sliceout comes into hand. I don't need the Watchman now, considering what we have here, so... I think we start off with a tactical decision. Let's see what we get.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Yeah, this is definitely better than the Panther, so I'm glad I started off with this. In terms of movement, I'm gonna drop the movement, and I'm gonna drop the last bit of... The last bit of... what was I saying? I'm gonna drop the... whatever, I'm gonna drop all those cards. Okay, so he basically matches our leader ability, but I think overall... A little annoying?
Accursed racists!
Just a little I'm gonna take this one turn slower than I should. I'm gonna just put the bleeding on right now to there so that the Bruxa can start getting some proper value. Though I will say
What succession? The throne will be mine.
the Slyzard does need one turn to work here. The unfortunate side effect of not drawing Brewers. In terms of Vigo, I don't know what we're gonna get. Vigo is gonna be a tough one. We might just pick up.
Oh, those gunners are in for a world of hunt.
Okay. In that case, let's do this
You
quickly.
will not regret this, sir.
Damn it. I was really hoping we get another Slyzard here. But not to be the case. We'll pick up another Bruxa. Since she will thrive, maybe not enough. So we can do...
Will you banish us like you did Varaxis?
Yeah, a lot of things just fell apart for us here in this last bit, and as unfortunate as it is all my fault. I do apologize for this loss. This never should have been a loss. That we had a perfect round one out. We could have gignied.
And now something special.
And we could have gignied and gone out of that round quite comfortably, but the misplays on my end were just out of this world. And you know, when you play like that, you deserve to lose. That's or at least when I play like that, I deserve to lose. I should know better. I should have observed better. Just my mind was like, yeah, let's do this, and then I was like, you know, when your mind jumps for an action before it knows all the circumstances or the entire situation, it's like, let's do this, and it just jumps into action, and then 20 minutes later, you're walking like with a walk of shame, going, I should have been patient. I shouldn't have done that. That's like painting your car, I don't know, grass green. You know, you paint your car grass green on one day, that might come across as, this is so cool, it's gonna be the bright car. Then you paint it like on the spot, and the next day you're like, damn it, that's not a good color on this car. Like, this little Fiat Punto should never have been green. Anyway, okay, so we got ethereals, we got some nice things. I don't want the Slyzard, not this early on. And I can drop the
A moment. I need to smoke.
okay, that's quite the opening. I'm gonna do the Brockbach Hunter here now. Yeah, you can have a hit. I don't suspect the Brockbach Hunter is gonna survive much longer, so our opponent can have him for fun. Now, we have something really good in our hand. We have Nenike and we have Jigny. So we can play Nenike, we can line up his board, and then... You see? Okay, so now One-Eyed Batsy is gone. I think we're okay to do Yuzugur. But I keep saying Yuzugur, like Yugur, just Yugur. Even though the creature's name is Yagurn, I would like to think that because this is developed by Polish developers, that they were like, what is the most random order we can put letters in? And the one guy's like, what if you put a Y next to a G, next to an H, next to an E, next to an R, and then an N? He's like, yeah, I like that. What is that? Like, psh, type that out. Type that out. Okay. The Vigo is okay here. Unfortunately, the Vigo is not okay here. I don't have anything that needs shields, so we can just apply bleeding here and be okay with it. If he does poison the Yagurn, I really don't mind, because we're gonna have some really tall units in round 3 as well, and you can see exactly how difficult it is to draft poison in the current arena. Just because of that, it's fine. Because of that, he will not have a poison for later on. I can guarantee you that much. So, if we, it doesn't feel right. There needs to be more units for me to realistically set up a nice Nenike Igni turn. I could do an ethereal here.
Thank not me, thank my little egg.
I'm okay with this because we can then just Kira Metz, which is going to be worth a nice set of points. And if we are looking to catch up quickly between Kira Metz and Treason, we're going to be okay. Okay, he applies Frost. So yeah, we can put Kira Metz here and we'll be doing okay. And because of that, I think I'm gonna do just that.
And now something special.
She is just a lot of points, and we're close enough now that we can still threaten an opponent is gonna have a hard time getting out. Obviously, I would love for him to play another card, but if he doesn't, we'll just slam down the Plague Maiden, and we'll alter our decision-making process after that. Okay, so he plays Stannis.
I'm not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait.
Looking at his board right now, my biggest hope would be that he somehow helps us line up an Igni. So it's a tough call to make. Not really, when you actually think about it that way, when you're like, oh, we need him to do our job for us, it doesn't feel like it's worth the push. And okay. Foglet, your usefulness here is kind of questionable at the moment. With 0 synergy on board.
I'm ready.
Okay, so he is gonna push here. Very unfortunate, but we can start off slow.
Best give up now!
Since he had to go a card down to do that, we can start off nice and slow. But since he is now, you know, technically a card down, we can take our time here. And once again, our combo is very explosive, so we don't really need that many cards. We could win on a 3-card round. Okay, we'll put down our second engine now as well.
Well, one white-haired freak to report.
I'm gonna play our leader as well. Let's get this hand
Not all battles need
sorted
ends
out.
in bloodshed.
Okay. Don't judge me. Our boy Zoltan had to go there. I think it was just way too many pieces in one combo that it kind of puts us in a situation where we might not be able to play round 3, and it's not bad. We lose a little bit, but we gain a little bit. Do we just lock? Oh, we don't need to lock anything, right? Don't have any good plays here. I think we'll just play the Sly Zod in this case. Since we have the Brewers still in the deck, I think Sly Zod's an okay play here. We kind of don't want to play our Plague Maiden in this round, but if we are forced to do so, we are forced to do so. And it looks like we're gonna be forced to do so, unfortunately. So let's just get that. Ah! Why did I? What was I thinking? I'm trying to think, like, what went through my head just there for a second to think. I had planned to play the Plague Maiden into the melee row there. That was my plan. I was like, okay, but I'm so used to just dropping her in the range row, because that's where we take care of business, that I just dropped in the range row without consideration of the Sly Zod. That's...
Coming!
That was horrible on my part, on my end.
Mother will be proud.
I'm distraught. I'm just like, why do I keep doing these things to myself? In this case, if we had been just a little bit smarter about that play, we would be miles ahead.
Let's get this over with.
I can't even Gigny that because it's got a horrible death trigger. So we'll take the 7 here. Man, this is just so...
Damn it.
It's so unnecessary. I really messed that up. It's just putting us on the back foot because my brain is like, play! Not even my brain, like my... I've got an itchy trigger finger, Just itchy. It's not right. You can go first. I was hoping to draw the Foglet there, I was hoping to draw Alias and the Foglet, but...
Hark, brothers. These are the words of Scripture.
Not gonna be the case, yeah. So we'll just play out the Cleric, probably do some bleeding with the Panther, and then Alias the Zealot. Alright, we'll just Alias the Zealot, so...
I do what I must.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
Luckily we're taking away 2 points of value from the row, so this was in essence... This is actually in essence a 1-point play. Or a 2-point play, because of the way that went down.
Give us all you got!
It's still actually... He's not close. I mean, he is close. There's no way he doesn't have 10 in 2. 9 in 2 with the leader charge, so... $4-point bronze. Just a standard 4-point bronze. whatever. I don't want to talk about this. Don't. I'm just. We're gonna ignore that ever happened. I mean, that is frankly embarrassing. Never should have happened. We were the better deck there, not the better opponent. The better deck. Our deck was great, but as an opponent, we were crap. Our play was basically the equivalent of the imposter ability being used on Yzagurn in the previous game. That's basically what happened there. That's the level of our play.
Patience
Okay,
is not
do
a
a little better
virtue I am known to have.
Right officer seems like the weakest one here. After the fog bit. So we can do this first, just in case we draw LAs, so that way he can get the value from that. The Brooks is quite nice. I think the Cleric can go. Yzagurn's quite nice. I think that only leaves the Dragoon here for us. Let's start off with the Watchman.
Who goes there?
Since we are going first, it's a nice proactive play. We can follow it up with the Brockbar Hunter. Yeah.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Let's actually give this the shield. I'm not opposed to doing that. That's fine. We're gonna have a great turn here. What we'll do here is we'll play the Brockvar Hunter. Give that a thrive. Play the Kira Mitz.
Barbarians all.
Oh, that's so extremely lucky. Holy crap.
Moorhawk Devarius.
And we'll give our I was gonna say Brockvark Hunter some protection here. Not too worried about that, that's perfectly fine. And the fact that he's targeting that just is all the better for us.
And now something special.
And that's gonna really just carry us throughout the rest of this round. If we really want to push any further, maybe the Yzagurn can come out. Okay. Alright, being 13 points ahead, or 12 points, needs 13 to beat us here. I'm pretty comfortable with passing round. First he needs... That's concerning. Anyone who's willing to get rid of the leader charges that quickly in a round. In a round usually tells me that they have Damon in hand. So we need our lock. We need our one lock unit. Not the lock, not the lock, not the lock. Tough. Not the lock at all.
You talked enough.
Siri coming down.
Well, one white-haired freak.
It's annoying, but nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. It's such Oh, luckily for us, it seemed not to matter, so that's good. He opted in to get a free mulligan instead of pushing us here, which he definitely could have done with the terrible hand. Not terrible, but with the hand we have no removal in this deck, so. Okay, so we got those two, so the Slyzard can go. It's got the harmony, I guess. It's not too important. The important bit's always is gonna come down to the Ethereal and the Plague Maiden play here, so that's all we really need to focus on, and you have to go in the range room. That's fine. If you start off now, you can get all the way up to 10. And if you get dealt with, we'll play Vigo on the melee row. That's not gonna see value for a long time, so we're okay.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Didn't quite get what we're looking for, and unfortunately for him, or fortunately for him, he gets a 1-point unit on board, but before this Sea Hill ever gets a chance to attack again, we'll consume something and make sure that it doesn't get any value from it. With that being said, we're gonna just jump right into the...
Oh, I sense trouble.
That's an interesting line of play. That's gonna give Sea Hill so much value, but not right off the bat.
Yes.
Let's try get allies here.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Okay, we got our luck. That's vital. So that I'm very happy about. Everything else here can go.
Devil Hollow!
Okay, we're gonna start off this now. Unfortunately, the Slyzard died, so the Foglet is rather useless. I don't know why I kept the Foglet. Maybe I was just... Oh no.
That's what matters.
Oh no, 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 no. Don't do that, don't do that.
I swear on my lady Scoia'tale.
Okay, we'll start the Ethereal's play here. He does get a little bit of value from Sea Hill because he can now start pinging these guys down, but the Ethereals have a long way to go, so they'll be getting quite a bit of value. I don't want to lock this just yet. I'm really concerned that he does have a Damien in hand. And if he does have a Damien, that Damien's with 6 points. I mean, this is also with 6 points, so... I don't know. Maybe it would be better just to... That might need to get locked as well. He obviously can't deal with the backline, so we'll just keep doing this for now. Here I'm actually comfortable because of how it's all stacked up. I'm comfortable doing this. I'm gonna give Yennefer some bleeding. The Sea Hill's about to come back with some more value. He can take out these. Oh. Yeah, he's...
No worries, my lord. I'll remain unseen, be assured.
Okay, so that's now... That's now dead. Yeah, I think... I don't wanna... I need space down here, that's another issue. But... these cards are frankly very annoying. You know what? Let's just do... It's gonna get 2 points from that nevertheless, so we don't have much of a defense there. actually. He could hit this to put it down to... He could put this down to 4 and then do a huge Yennefer play.
Manticore venom should do the trick.
When I look at it that way, when I'm thinking about if he double hits Brewis here and then Yennefer's, he's going to get 4, and the following turn is going to start getting 3, and because of just that amount of points that are coming down, I do think that it's a good time to just apply a lock. Unfortunately, we don't get Zoltan Scoundrel here for the back line. But hopefully something gets removed. Oh yeah, he's comes
Clearly, I've
down.
a weakness
Time to
for
die.
horned
I'll do so
wenches.
sword in hand.
Now we play our own. Damn it.
The hallowed flame guides my heart. The hallowed flame guides my arm.
Oh dear. Okay, so damn. It's very unfortunate. I don't understand what he's doing, to be honest.
I hate portals.
I'm a little baffled by some of his plays, but he actually got some really cool things going here for him. I'm kind of sad that this is gonna end like this. The worst part, the thing that really like kind of makes the whole thing feel like crap is is that it's my misplays. I can't even be mad at anybody. Like, if I had played a little better in the previous games, we wouldn't be in this situation. I honestly believe we would have been better off.
The Nordling's hatred for us will never
But
wane.
you know, mistakes have been made, and it's a valiant attempt, I think, right here at the end to make up the points, but it's just not enough against the brutality of what's coming here. He gets 1 point there, then he gets 2 more points through Yennefer with a 2, 3, 4. Like, yeah. Heat wave. Why would you? Why would you do that? You could have heat waved the goddamn the Brewers from the beginning, and your Yennefer would have been amazing throughout the entire game. Clearly, I had no answers by my line of play. Like, if you had heat waved Brewers, you've got everything down across the board. Doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Why am I frustrated with how my opponent played? Because I played worse. That's why. That's why. I'm like, he has the opportunity to have played in a beautiful game. He could have even cleared out our entire board, and yet here we are. Here we are with the loss, which, I mean, poetically, it's Friday, it's the last video, and I'm really sorry that this is gonna be the last arena video you see of me just going 3 losses in a row. I did not want to say goodbye to arena in this matter, but unfortunately it is what it is, and yeah, that's it. No, we're done. We're done. We're waiting for draft mode to come out this weekend. So that's it. I gotta say, Arena's been ups and downs, and it's been so much fun to play. It's a little sad to see it go now and have to say goodbye to it. This is the last time I'm gonna get a keg and some rewards for it, but yeah, I'm really excited to see what comes up next. I do apologize that this is how we say goodbye to Arena, with this crappy and sloppy play. Hey. But yeah, hey, look at that. At least, you know, look at it. Hey, look at that. At least we did that. So I can just quickly show you what I'm busy with here on the book here. It's just getting this card back for the season at the moment. Gotta get them all every season. Win 10 matches. I mean, we can hardly win 6, so I don't think 10 matches is gonna be. It's gonna be easy to come by, but we'll get there. Anyway, that's it. That's the arena run. That's all we have in the tank, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I look forward to putting down some new draft videos next week. Until then, peace out, and I hope you guys have fun.